Toyota.
Well, the Eagles are on a bye, but that doesn't mean there will be a shortage of hard-hitting ball in the Delaware Valley this weekend. And we send it across the studio to Amy Fadul, who has more on how Philly fans can get their fix of physical play this weekend.
The USA Tomahawks, the American National Rugby League team, faces Jamaica at Campbell's Field Sunday afternoon with a chance to clinch its first ever World Cup berth. And two local players could play key roles in an opportunity that's being called the pinnacle of USA Rugby. Rugby, part football and every bit as physical.
Quite simply, we look at it as football without the pads, or it's like the UFC with a ball. It'll take a courageous personality. Let's not kid around. You're playing against people with no protection on their bodies, and they're coming at each other at high speed in their collisions. But you certainly always, it's a little bit like fighting. You learn to protect yourself.
A little bit of craziness, I guess. I've seen an ear on the field with no one coming back to claim it. That's probably the worst injury I've seen.
The opportunity to express your physicality in a way that you can on a rugby field is something unique and special, and I loved it when I played.
With the U.S. national team on the verge of its landmark moment, a trip to the 2013 Rugby League World Cup in the United Kingdom, Sunday's qualifier in Camden will be a home game in every sense of the word for two local ruggers, Westchester's Andrew Neasley and Michael Garvey of Haddonfield.
This is a huge opportunity. It's crazy that I'm a part of it. I'm still in disbelief, but if we could make the World Cup, that would just be tremendous.
To be able to try to qualify for the World Cup would be a huge step for this sport in this country. I feel really, really proud and honored to be part of it. I would give anything if we could get there.
As a team, it sort of galvanized us to make us realize that there's, you're playing for a national team, but there's also some family and friends that you represent, and those guys being from this local area and there being some attention around them has made everyone feel very welcome.
Also on the team, Nate Smith, who after a college career as the kicker of Louisville, traded in his football cleats for rugby boots, but not before he overtook records set by a previous Louisville kicker, David Akers.
David and I have had a friendship for years. He's really helped me out a lot when I was at U of L. And in the off season, he came back a lot and trained at the complex at the University of Louisville. So we did a lot together. He's not your normal kicker who just kicks and runs off the field. He was another tough guy.
Toughness the Tomahawks hope to carry to the World Cup. Amy Fadul, Comcast SportsNite.
All right, thanks, Amy. The U.S. team will also host Military Appreciation Day before the game. Then the U.S. and Jamaican teams square off at 3 p.m. Sunday at Campbell's Field in Camden. Tickets can be purchased on the American National Rugby League's website or at the Campbell Field box office.